Superintendent, Dr. Fitzhugh, and our Board of Education, we welcome you here today. And we want to say thank you for supporting the tennis program that we have here in the city of Orange, both within our public schools and within the City of Orange Recreation Department. Today's event is brought to you in a collaboration between Orange Public Schools and the city, as well as our community partners, the United States Tennis Association, New Jersey Symphony, and the Althea Gibson Foundation, who will bring brief words to you this morning. And so without further ado, I want to thank our physical education department here in Orange Public Schools, our PE team, just give us a Mr. Morte on the end, because it is our PE team during their physical education classes that have introduced the tennis unit for the past 3 years at the elementary and middle school. And because of their efforts, as well as the after-school programming for tennis and our after-school coaches, raise your hand. Our after-school coaches, which are teachers. Some of them are classroom teachers who don't teach PE throughout the day, but they have stepped forward to learn tennis, and some of them have played tennis on their own. And so they have stepped up to be coaches. We also have the Orange Recreation coach, Coach G here. Coach G, raise your hand. Right? So not only at the school level, but in after-school programming, and that after-school programming was possible because of the partnership that the United States Tennis Association did with us 3 years ago by providing a grant. And because of this program, we were able to stand back up our JV high school tennis team for the first time this school year. So let's give a round of applause as well. And next year we will have a varsity team. Mr. Morte, I know you're busy, but raise your hand, please. Right? He is the PE teacher at Forest, and he is also the high school tennis team coach. So I want to just say to all, please continue to support this sport. It should be just as popular as football. It should be just as popular as basketball. But it's depending upon what energy we put into it. All right? So each year, let's allow this program to get bigger and bigger. And now I would like to turn it over to my partner, Mr. Barry Devone, who is the Community Engagement Officer for the district, so that he can announce our community partners and they can bring us brief words as well. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ms. Alcantara. So we're going to play some tennis in a couple of minutes, but before we do that, we want to acknowledge some of our community partners, right? This year is very, very special. It marks the 75th year that Althea Gibson broke the color barrier for the U.S. Open. Right? Let's give a round of applause for that. And today we have the pleasure of having a representative from her foundation, which is based right here next door to New York. All right? Let's start with the show.
Hello, everyone. How are you? So first, yes, this is a big year. Thank you, USTA. This is a big year. Althea Gibson is the theme for the U.S. Open. Not in my lifetime has there ever been a theme of an African-American woman for the U.S. Open, right? Okay. Which means that you're going to see her face a lot, okay? Parents, how many parents do I have here? Raise your hand if you're a parent. We all know that our kids can get scholarships for what? Football and basketball, right? Do you know how much money is in tennis scholarships? There's a lot of money in tennis scholarships. And kids who play tennis go to college more frequently and finish college than kids who play any other sport. That's research, correct? Okay? So tennis is a big deal. It is a team sport and it is a solo sport. It is math. It's velocity. It's angle. It's math. Okay? Althea not only broke the color barrier in tennis. She also broke it in golf, which is another sport you didn't see many of us in. In addition, she was a musician, hence why the New Jersey Symphony Orchestra is here. She played the saxophone. That is also a big deal when you add music in sports. It helps to develop you as a whole person, right? So the New Jersey Symphony Orchestra is here. The City of Orange, you guys are fantastic. I thank you for understanding the value of Althea. And let me tell you, Althea would be so proud to see all of you guys hitting that ball back and forth over that net. But she would be even more proud to know that you value your education and your community. So keep it up. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. Okay? And each one teach one. Thank you.
So if you want more information about the Althea Gibson Foundation, right in the hallway, Ms. Curry has a table. She has a ton of great handouts and information about Althea Gibson and all of our accomplishments. Right? So next up, I want to bring up a representative from the New Jersey Symphony, because not only was Althea Gibson a great athlete, she was also a great musician. All right? So Christian or Mr. Lando, we can get someone from the New Jersey Symphony to come up and talk a little bit about some of the scores you'll play today.
All right, I'll try to talk loud. We are a brass quintet from the New Jersey Symphony. Just 5 members of a 65 piece orchestra. We play 6 venues around the state. So Newark, Princeton, Brunswick, Morristown, Redneck. If you ever have a chance, you like what you hear when we play, when we eventually play. We will eventually play for you. Matches. Come hear the whole New Jersey Symphony if you can.
And also, we have out in the lobby the Newark Community Health Center. They're doing free screenings and they're providing patient education information. So please stop by to visit that table. All right, so now let's switch gears and let's turn to the tennis zone. All right? So I want to bring up Mr. Andrea Sanchez from the United States Tennis Association to say a few words and to explain a couple of things about the tournament. How about Mr. Watson?
Hey everyone, good morning. My name's Andreas. I'm the community tennis coordinator for USTA in New Jersey. So I work with a lot of schools, parts of rec programs, and I try to provide coaching education. It could be grants for programs, it could be equipment for schools, and in an effort in collaboration with the Orange School District, what we're trying to do with this event today is get every player registered on the USTA, the WTN match play. We have QR codes at the tournament desk. We have QR codes back there by the Orange Week poster. And we have QR codes back there on that Orange Week poster. If your child is playing in the elementary tournament, you're going to scan the QR code that says elementary tournament. And if your child is playing in the middle school tournament, scan the QR code that says middle school tournament. This is free. It's no charge. It's just so we can get the scores updated online. And then over time, if they continue playing and they want to play more, they'll get a WTN rating with that. So that will help if later on, let's say they want to play high school tennis. Let's say they want to start playing junior team tennis. Or let's say they want to play junior tournaments. It kind of gives them an idea of how they're doing and where they're at with their current level. And maybe they need to practice a little more. Maybe they're right where they need to start junior team tennis. And, 4 years from now or 5 years from now when they're entering high school, they'll kind of have a good idea of where they're at and potentially where they will fit on the high school team. I have a great relationship with everybody here. If you have any questions or follow-ups, parents, after this, you can reach out to any of the teachers. They can put you in contact with me. I'm more than happy to talk more and explain more. Yo hablo español también, entonces puedo ayudar en esa manera igual. All right, thanks, guys.
So you heard that, right? Make sure you register so you can get your rating. Just like basketball rankings, you get your rating with the tennis on USTA. Let's bring up the Orange Recreation Department. Mr. Tony Moss, can say a few words. I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Beth. I'll go check. Round of applause.
Good morning, everybody. I'll try to talk as loud as I can. My name is Anthony Voss Jr. I'm a sports coordinator for the Orange Recreation Department. This is our deputy director, Ms. Andrea Stewart. Right? Listen, we're more than proud, we're more than excited to see all the kids in the tournament today. This is a sport not often spoken about, not often encouraged by our kids to join, and we really appreciate everybody's participation. All the staff members who are here to support the kids. We also brought our staff members as well. Miss Janora, Miss Karina's down over there for popcorn and water and refreshments. And we want to thank you guys just for being here, and thank you guys for coming out. Thank you.
This is all part of Orange Week 2025. We have a ton of activities happening throughout the week. Take a look on the wall. There's some flyers which explains the activities, okay? So, Mr. Morte.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. This tennis tournament has evolved into where it's at now, and it does run very smoothly. All of our 4th and 5th grade athletes or tennis players should have already checked in. I have all their names. I've already started the bout sheets and will be seated over in that area. Once we get going, I will be making up the bout sheets on who you're going to play, and I will send them down to get the players. We have tennis court 1, we have tennis court 2 here, and tennis court 3 in the auxiliary gym. All the players that participate at the end of your match must shake hands over the net. We're promoting positive sportsmanship. After that, the winner will get their bout sheet. Your name will be circled, and bring it back to my registration table. I will then update the bracket sheets, and you will then sit back in our waiting area. Once we move forward out of round 1 and 2, it goes very quickly because we have so many courts. Parents, please be patient with me as we go through. If there's any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm here. I have helpers all over the room. But this should be an amazing time. Thank you for being here, and let's play some tennis.